I mean, you know what they said about like chest and back, that split? It's like people do chest and back split to like get a hug, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get that pump back and
Yeah, you
back and
feel that
chest.
hug. If you don't ever get a hug, do chest and back.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You feel that pump from the chest and the back. Welcome to Shreddventures, and I'm your host, Michael Pa. And today we're going to be covering, you know, the beginning, damn, dude, I already forgot, bro. All right, things you should get done before getting into the gym, or things you should know before getting into the gym. We're with my guest here in the very first episode. You know, this man is shredded. Like, he's shredded, he's muscular, and yeah, here's Tanner Briot.
Hello.
Okay, today the first topic we're going to cover is, you know, you got to do your research before getting to the gym, right?
Oh, yeah.
And like doing your research, you just waste a lot of time when you're not in the gym. And or when you're in the gym, my bad. When you're in the gym and, you know, just doing workouts that don't really help you out. So like, how was it when you first started in the gym? Like, what'd you do?
A lot of my workouts came from like TikTok. Anything online, I kind of tried to mimic as well as I could.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good base when I first started. My family always made me work out. Like we did push-ups, burpees, all that kind of stuff. And then once I hit freshman year of college, I started kind of going in, just doing like basic stuff, curls, and I didn't hit a back workout for at least 6 months into the gym.
Yeah.
So like I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know form. I didn't know workouts. Nothing. We had a squat rack in our basement, all that kind of stuff. Never did them.
Wow.
So yeah, just the basics, upper body stuff. Barely did legs, if you couldn't tell. Took me a while to do some legs.
Yeah, don't skip leg, guys. Don't skip leg.
I almost did today, actually.
Wow.
But yeah, it took me a little bit. But I think learning from TikTok and then looking at the biggest guys in the gym and like kind of mimicking kind of what they did, I think was the best thing for me. Like, that guy's huge. Let me just copy what he's doing. It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So if he's doing it right, obviously, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
You know, some of those guys could be on steroids. You know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I started out in the basement as well, and I didn't really have no workout equipment. TikTok didn't even exist back then.
Yeah.
So it was more just like YouTube. And those YouTube videos, you look at them up, they're like 12, 15 years old. And I mean, they still work. Like, it's way better than better to know than to not know, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like, my first experience of the gym, like I spent 2 years, 2 freaking years, like not knowing anything, and my body stayed the same the entire time.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was gaining muscle. I thought I was like looking the best, but like I look at photos, I'm the same person.
It takes a while. I mean, it took me, I'd say maybe like I didn't start seeing like real results for maybe 6 months or so. Like real results when I started doing everything right. Well, for the most part, I didn't get the eating down until like a while. I only really started like really caring about my eating over like last summer.
Yeah.
But up until then, it was just I'm gonna lift 5-6 days a week and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean 5 to 6 days a week. It may sound a lot, but it's not really that much when you get into a routine, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, strategize your workout plans and your splits, and just know what you're gonna hit. Like if you don't know what you're gonna hit, then you don't want to be hitting the same body part like twice, 3 times a week if you're just starting out. Like it won't do you any good, or
no. I don't think so. I mean, I see a lot of people doing like the full body stuff. I've never done that. I don't think it's very helpful, in my opinion.
I don't like it.
No, I can't do that. But I mean, everyone starts out with push-pull legs, right?
Exactly,
It's the most basic, most helpful, and then you get into like I did Arnold for a while.
Arnold.
I did it's the chest and back, legs, and then shoulders and arms, and then just 6 days a week. That helped. That probably helped me grow more than anything.
Really?
Like training hard with that. That's when I really started like going to failure, doing that kind of stuff, and like getting actual plan in, knowing the workouts, everything.
Yeah.
That split helped me grow more than anything I've done so far for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arnold. Okay. Well, don't start on Arnold if you're just beginning.
Yeah, that one's the chest and back is tough.
Yeah.
If you chest and back, that's two big muscle groups that you're gonna train hard. It's gonna make you tired as hell for sure.
I mean, you know what they said about like chest and back, that split? It's like people do chest and back split to like get a hug, you know?
Oh yeah. You get that pump back.
Yeah, you feel that hug. If you don't ever get a hug, do chest and back.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You feel that pump from the chest and the back. Yeah, but it's like Tanner said, the push pull legs is the very first one that everybody gets into. You know, so push, that just basically includes your chest workouts, your shoulders, your triceps, and you just do like 2 per set, basically. Like 2 chest, 2 triceps, 2 shoulders.
Yeah, I think I started with like, I think I probably started with that, but as I grew, I focused more chest, I think, and then would kind of flip it throughout the week. But I usually did like 3 to 4 chest and 2 and 2 shoulders and triceps.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 3 shoulder, because I focused shoulders heavy as hell when I first started. I had a full, because I injured my knee, and then I did a full day shoulders. Oh, like 6-7 shoulder workouts like in a day. That's
crazy.
So, but my shoulders grew a shit ton.
Yeah,
so I'm not really.
Yeah. I mean, when you spam like a muscle group, that's when it really grows.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I've been taught like over the past months from like big guys. Like they really gave me that advice as well, to just spam depending on what you're prioritizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what push, and then pull is just your back day and your biceps, where you just mainly focus on your back. But I recommend to do your back first before your biceps, because you never want to alternate it back to back, right?
Yeah, I'll do like 2 2 2 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or like 2 1 2 1. Because obviously back workouts are going to work your biceps as well. So like you don't have to hit them crazy.
Exactly.
But if I have a back day, I'm hitting back first.
Oh
every single time.
100%.
Chest and back first. Back's the best, in my opinion. Back's
100%.
my favorite for sure. It's been my favorite.
That back pump would just it goes hard.
Oh yeah.
It goes hard. But yeah, that's pull right there. And then legs, you should already know legs. It's like quads. I always do my quads first. Like I always start off with the squat, because you always want to get your heavy compound lifts like done right out of the way, because you don't want to go from like a hamstring curl to like a squat.
Yeah.
Because you're really gonna suffer through your squat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you quad focus, hamstring focus, like 2 days? Yeah. I started doing that like not too long ago, and hamstring I'll start with like RDL, like heavy RDLs, and then I'll head to squats. But it took me, my legs, months to start growing. Months. Took forever, bro.
Hey, but that's part of the process, I guess. You know,
that was the tough part. I mean, just getting consistent with legs was the hard part. Not wanting to do it.
Yeah,
it got to be like one of my favorites, but
yeah, I get you, bro. I get you. Legs are a tough one. Yeah. That's why most people skip them. You know, but going with that, it's like also that's the push pull leg split that most of the people do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, repeat.
Yep. Same
thing throughout the week. What my split's been all over the place. For me, I just been doing. I got this split for my new comp show that I'm doing this summer.
Yeah.
And like it's crazy. Like he says I don't have to worry about legs, so it's basically just 5 sets of like torture basically. So I'm doing chest just by itself.
Okay.
Chest by itself, shoulders and triceps, but mainly shoulders. And then it goes chest, back, legs, shoulders, chest, back, and that's it. And I rest Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
It's basically that. And I mean, I feel great. Like I feel way stronger, but like it's something I would not recommend starting out with, because it's really hard. And if you're going for like a bodybuilding show or like powerlifting, I recommend it. But like other than that, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
No.
I think just recently I started doing like this own little thing, and then the last 3 days of the week are push pull legs. So I've been doing, or pull push legs really. Mondays back and shoulders, and then chest and arms, and then like biceps, triceps, and then legs, quad focus.
Yeah.
And then pull push legs with hamstring focus on Saturday. That's been really fun. I started doing that. It was like the same thing. I'd flip the push pull legs with like the back and shoulders again, but shoulder focus. So back focus, then shoulder focus the next time.
Yeah.
And then chest focus, and then arms focus. So it was cool for a little bit, but then I started liking just back to push pull legs for the last 3 days of the week. I thought it was easier. And I think the motivation for shoulders, I think shoulders takes forever.
Yeah.
Shoulders take a long time, all the time. So I kind of did away with back and shoulders for like the second half of the week and just did the pull push legs, which is kind of cool. I tried the like each muscle group a day. I did not like it.
Really?
I felt so flat for like a week and a half, bro. It was so bad.
Each muscle group a day?
Yeah, bro. Like just the chest and back, like legs, and then shoulders, and then arms. Which I would get really concerned, like with gym anxiety, like and like body dysmorphia. Like that's been setting in a shit ton recently.
Yeah.
And like it was tough to me, like not hitting each muscle group twice a week, which is what I really learned like when I first started. Was a big important part of the gym, like a muscle group twice a week, sorry. And when I don't do that, I'm like, okay, so I'm losing all my progress. Not really. You're not going to lose all your progress with missing it like that, but that scared the shit out of me. So I was like, I don't like it. So I switched it up again. So I did like for like a week and a half or something like that. I was like, screw this. I'm done. And switch it up. It's been cool so far. I like it. I'm feeling pumps. Cool.
Okay. I mean, like if it's working for you, then it works.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
That's something I tell a lot of people. Like, not everything's gonna work for you. Like, no matter what you look on the internet, how people got their like physiques, their body, like what they do will not work for you. Like, I've tried so many things that other people have done, and it does not work.
Yeah, it just feel good.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
comfortability. If you're comfortable, then who cares?
Exactly. Like, do what's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
Like, I would try new workouts that people that are like ripped do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm not comfortable doing this. I'm gonna do what I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know. And
like learning that was the biggest thing. Like, okay, so this guy's huge. Like, I have to do this split. Like, I gotta do it, or that'll make me huge. Like, nah, that's not really the case.
Exactly.
Like, just work hard. That's really it.
Exactly.
You just gotta work hard and stay consistent.
Exactly. So, going along with this, another thing I wanted to tackle was just identifying your goals. Like, I feel like that's one of the most important things when you're first starting the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people just want to go and be like, oh, I want a six pack. Oh, I want to like, you know, I want to get that for girls. Like, I want to get that big butt, big quads or something like that. Or like guys, I want to look ripped, shredded, everything. Yeah. But first you just gotta know your goals. So like, do you want to shred first? Like, what's your body like?
Yeah.
Are you slim? Are you bigger? On the bigger side, like, are you gonna bulk? Are you gonna shred? Like, you can't really just jump into the process of just like, you know, lean muscle building. That takes a lot of time. Yeah. Like, after all the other phases of like shredding and bulking. So I feel like that's the main point that I wanted to tackle. It's like, when I first went in, I was already like a kind of leaner guy. I've been a leaner guy like all my life. Yeah. And like, I didn't really know what to do. Like, I just went in there to just lift and feel like I would get stronger. But when I did it, I didn't get stronger. I was just like the same lean guy that I was all these years. Yeah. And I wasn't eating enough. I knew nothing about eating.
That's the biggest part.
Exactly.
You gotta eat. If you do not eat, you're not growing. It doesn't matter how you cannot outwork a bad diet. There's not a case you can.
Exactly.
If you're consistent with eating, you'll stay the same. If you eat less, you're gonna. Depends on the protein intake, but I mean, like right now I had a pretty heavy weekend of eating, so I'm taking this week's like 1,800 calories. Okay. That day. It's tough, but I'm eating 200 grams of protein a day and like staying low on the carbs, high on the fats. So like that took me a while to figure out as well. Yeah. Like, and my goals are different now than they were. Like you, I was just trying to go to the gym, see if I get bigger. Wasn't really. I was just eating whatever. So I was eating like fast food like time and again. Like now I don't. Like it's very rare that I go out anymore. So yeah, goals like when I first started, just trying to get bigger, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, we all hit that roadblock where it's like that. Like, my main thing about diet wise, I would talk about, it's like, you know, people always ask me like, on my TikTok, they're always like, yo, do a video about what you eat in a day and stuff like that. And to be honest, like I don't meal prep. I don't
Okay.
cook or anything. Like
Yeah.
the main point that I do is like all I do is I watch how much I eat.
Okay.
That's the main thing I've done. And I've talked to other people and they do the same thing. But I
Mhm.
know it's not like the healthy way, but it works. Like
Yeah.
if it works for me, then I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you track like calories and stuff? No.
I mean, I do. It's like if I go eat out, right?
Hmm.
I always look at the menu and look at the calories.
Oh yeah.
Like if I see like a Big Mac is like 600 calories, I'm getting two of those.
Okay.
I'm getting 1,200 calories right there.
Yeah.
Right there. And I'm adding fries. I'm adding like nugget sauce. I look at the sauce calories.
Yep.
And like whole meal, 2,000 calories right there.
Hmm.
And
You're bulking right now.
yeah, I'm
okay,
bulking.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to stack.
Yeah.
And like if I can get those calories down, then I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if you just that's the important part. Hitting a certain amount of calories and like those three macros: carbs, protein, and fats.
Exactly.
Fats is a little hard to track. Like fats, I don't necessarily track, but I just try to get them in some like peanut butter, that kind of thing. Protein, getting 200 a day is tough if you don't. I mean, I've been meal prepping I haven't missed a week since June.
Oh.
So I've been meal prepping every week. Right now it's been chicken breast and asparagus. So no carbs. And then I measure out my chicken and like each one's anywhere from 8.5 to like 11 ounces. And that adds anywhere from 50 to 60 grams of protein, sometimes closer to 70. And
Damn.
like eating two of those a day, bro, I'm already at 120, 140 grams of protein on the day.
Yeah.
And then I just protein bars, peanut butter, like rice cakes. Like there are cheat codes to eating. Like cheat codes. Like rice cakes, bro. Oh my. When I started like low cal, rice cakes were insane.
Yeah, I heard they're like the best snack to have.
Bro, they fill you up and like, so I had two caramel ones yesterday, 100 calories, 22 grams of carbs, and that's it. Like maybe 5 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Like it helps. It's easy.
Yeah, I see a lot of people eat those.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people eat rice cakes. I'm like, they just look like Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Kind of like Rice Krispies, right?
Little like crispy, like harder. But like I do peanut butter on them. Like one I made, bro. I haven't ever since I doing low cal. The snacks have been crazy.
Really?
Just like improvising, yeah, bro. I'll do like apple cinnamon rice cakes with peanut butter, apples and honey and some cinnamon, bro. Oh my goodness,
That's crazy.
it's so good.
Wow.
It hits every single time.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, but I mean, once I got the goals down, like what I wanted to do, like my whole thing was, I haven't tried to bulk. I don't want to bulk.
Yeah.
Like I'm scared to bulk. I've always like really worried. That's like back to even the anxiety part. Like I've always been scared to be heavier. Like I was a little like I'm always like skinny, but when I started eating, I was like, okay, I don't really like where I'm at. So like, I wanted to lose weight. I trained for like aesthetics. Like as little as I knew kind of like a way to get like not like I had to eat a little less and then like lose weight, shed the fat, but also grow muscle. So the low cal, high protein was like one of the bigger things for me once I really started and like understood. And then it started working. So that was kind of cool. Like seeing the progress is when you see it and then, okay, I'm going to stay consistent. Like this is awesome. It feels good. It feels great. Like, so once you get that down, like then you want to be consistent and then have it.
I totally agree. I mean, like knowing your goals really shifts like how you work out and how you like approach certain things. Like if you know your goals, you're definitely changing your entire workout routine.
Yeah.
Like splits and like even cardio. Like when I'm bulking, I do zero cardio. Like I have no energy. I have no endurance because I haven't touched cardio in like months.
Yeah.
But then when you're shredding, like cardio's an everyday necessity.
Yeah.
Cardio, abs, like all that kind of stuff for your aesthetic, physique you're looking for. So like knowing your goals is really important, guys. So really, really look into it before you get into the gym.
Yeah. One of the biggest things you can do is research. Like what's best for me. Like obviously it's the comfortability part too, but if you look, sometimes those videos and what people do is going to help you.
Yeah.
Like if you see results in someone that's doing something similar than you do, like, I mean, you're on the right track in some way, shape, and form. Like it's not, you don't have to differ completely from whatever someone's doing.
Yeah.
I learned every split I've done has been from someone else.
Exactly.
Like it might have not worked, but like it's worth a shot.
Exactly. Like we're all here to help each other. You
Yeah.
know? We're all here to inspire each other and, give out our tips, advice. So like everybody can do it,
Yeah, absolutely.
If it was easy, everybody be doing it. But
Yeah.
nah, this is like a hard environment to get into.
It's real tough. Like the anxiety of it, the consistency and like the eating is definitely the hardest part. Because you can do all the stuff we do in your basement.
Exactly.
Like dumbbells, like you can do body weight, dumbbells, anything, and you can get it done. But the consistency part and eating is by far the hardest to get like into.
Yeah.
By far.
100%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like we already talked about your diet wise. Like we already got that down. Just, my point about diet is just, let me say it again. It's like how much you can eat, like when I shredded, I shredded from like 150 in October. Cause I remember this was back in Halloween weekend, like 2022, I think, or something like that. And, I took a picture in one of the mirrors, like with my buddy, and it was like a white lies party or something. And I looked at my stomach, bro, in that picture. I was like, damn, how did I get that big, bro? I was like, damn, like, shoot, I let myself go, like, from the summer and everything, because, summer body, and then you get into school, you start, like, drinking and everything. It's like, oh, my stomach's big. So then, like, I had to get down to it. I set a goal. I was gonna get below 140 by end of the year.
Yeah.
And from that day on, I stopped eating. Like I ate one big meal in the morning, and I just drank water the rest of the day at school. And then when I got home is when I ate my next large meal.
Okay.
And that's basically what I did from Monday to like Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, I barely ate. When I was hungry, I drank water. Like, I literally just drank water to fill up my stomach, so I'm, like, kind of full.
Yeah.
Ate, like, little snacks. Like, I get those protein crackers.
Yeah.
Like, that pack of, like, 6 crackers in there. Literally just ate that at school, and I just, when you do it so much, it just becomes a routine.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And, like, your body starts to get used to it. Your body gets used to it, and then, your metabolism starts to go crazy. Like, goes crazy. Because I remember during that time when I would eat bigger meals, like if I would have a cheat day, like nothing would happen to my body. Like everything would just disappear just like that. And I just thought it was a crazy way to approach shredding, but that was just like fasting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like fasting is not bad, but like you got to be tough. Like,
yeah, if you do it like smart, it's good. Like I'm fasting, like I'll stop eating at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I won't eat until 7:30 to 8 o'clock the next day. So it's a 12-hour fast, like just while I'm sleeping. But it helps. Like I'm not going to bed immediately after I'm eating something.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the tough part. To like when I'm eating 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, like I'm not like fasting throughout the day.
Yeah.
I get hungry. Like I snack a lot, eat a lot. Like but that was the hardest transition. Like it's just slowing down. And like eating the serving size. Like it's very rare that I don't eat the serving size at this point. Like I will measure out a thing of pretzels. Like if I'm eating a bag of pretzels, I'll count, okay, that's 38, I'm done. So like that was a big part. And I have to like space everything out throughout the day. So like if I'm trying to hit 2,000 by 8 o'clock or just under or whatever, then I got to eat like, okay, 7:30 is my breakfast, then 30 is my snack. 12 to 1 is my lunch. And then like 1:30 to 2 is my snack. And then dinner is 6:30 and then snack is, it's very rare that like I don't eat something that's not beneficial to my body. So like snack on fruit, snack on protein bars, like everything is adding to something. You know what I mean? So that was like a biggest part of my diet change. Like just making everything count. Water. I do like Fresca. You ever have Fresca?
No, I never had
sparkling water. Like if you're cutting, it tastes good. Like it's not some like a hint of flavor in like sparkling water, which I can't stand. and it's just it fills me up. Like it's just like a soda, but no calories, no carbs, just straight up, and like it fills you up, feels good. So it keeps me full. Yeah, it's a big change, but once you get used to it, it's low key nothing.
Exactly. Damn, Fresca.
Yeah, Fresca, bro.
I don't think I ever heard of that.
Really good.
Like, where do you get it?
Just Giant.
Giant?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's with all like the LaCroix and shit like that.
Oh,
It's that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But it's like the no calorie. Like it doesn't, and it just fills me up. It keeps me full for a couple hours, really.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, we are not sponsored by Fresca, so
Yeah, just to clarify.
Yeah. So, if Fresca, you guys want to sponsor us, like that'd be great.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but moving on with time crunching. Yeah, the one thing I really wanted to get through with this podcast or this episode actually, is the gym anxiety.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people face. Like they always, every time I get those questions or like get those conversations about getting to the gym, they always bring up like, I'm scared.
Yep.
There's too many people in there. They're all looking at me and like all those problems. And this is something that I really wanted to point out to all of you guys. Mm-hmm. When I first got into the gym, I'll say I had a lot of gym anxiety as well. Like I had no idea what I was doing in there, and I was afraid. But with the help of like friends, like if you have friends that go to the gym, just go with them.
Yeah.
You know,
that was it. That's what I did. Yeah.
Exactly. Like just go with them. If you don't know what they're doing, just follow what they do, and they can just teach you like little things step by step.
Yep.
And then the more you just keep going with them, like you'll feel comfortable going by yourself.
Yeah. Once I did the same thing. Like my friend in E-Town, he showed me the gym. Like I went the first time with him. He kind of knew what he was doing. We were both kind of learning at the same time. And it's been really cool. Like we kind of grew at the same time as well. Like we're at the same level we've been both going to the gym for 2.5 years now. And he's kind of at the same level I am and vice versa. But when I first started, like I always cared what people thought of me, like to begin with. Like I was always that guy. And then I think once you see some sort of results, it starts to really like help your confidence in the gym. Obviously, like I saw a bit of results. I'm like, all right, now I'm going. Like it's been good enough, and I've seen enough results now. I think you go through phases too.
Yeah.
Like I see my fate. Like I don't know if you had the same thing, but like you start with like in terms of what you wear, you start with like any athletic clothes you got, and then after a little bit you see results and like, okay, now I'm gonna buy some Gymshark, I'm gonna buy some gym brands. Yep. And then it's like okay, so now I'm wearing like a full Gymshark getup, like cut off and then some shorts, and then I'm getting to like you see a little more and like, oh, now I'm gonna make these are old shirts, I'm gonna cut them, I'm gonna cut some cutoffs, I'm gonna wear some athletic shorts, and then like that brand right there, that Y brand makes some fire compressions. So now I'm in my compression phase. So compressions tucked into some sweats, look insane.
Yeah.
It all comes with the confidence. And like once you see like some results, like I would never have worn compressions when I first started. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
So like once I start seeing like, and like gym anxiety has gone away, now I'm looking at myself like, damn, all right. Like,
yeah, like we come a
this
long
is
way.
Cool. Yeah, this is cool. Like, yeah, I mean, the confidence goes up, everything feels good. Yeah, like that gym anxiety is for real though.
Exactly.
It's so tough.
Like I would say when you're first getting into the gym, just my main thing is just I wouldn't go alone the very first time.
Yeah.
Like I know if you go alone the very first time, you're definitely just staying on the treadmill. Like you'll be afraid to go near people. You'll be afraid to like do all those kind of things. So it's always nice to really have someone with you that will make you feel like comfortable, like no one's seeing you guys, like you're together, so it won't give you that much anxiety in the gym. So I'll say just keep doing that, and then the more comfortable you feel by yourself, like start going alone, try that. It's like a day-to-day process. Like it's not gonna take like a week for you to get over it, but like a couple months. Like I'd say a couple months.
I think once you for me, once I got the form down, I think that really helped. Like the feeling of like not doing things right, I think was the biggest like concern for me. Yeah. Like I look stupid doing this. Yeah. Like how stupid do I look right now? That was the biggest thing. Like and then once you learn like the form and kind of how you're supposed to do things. I mean, there's obviously not like a right way
Yeah.
per se, but I mean, in some capacity there is. And once you kind of get that down and the feeling and like that mind muscle connection, I think is a big thing too. That took a while, but yeah, that the form wise, I think is probably one of the biggest like anxiety creators, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say like getting into those workouts for the first time, you have to look dumb in order to perfect your form.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way you can just get into a workout and be doing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I look so dumb like doing new workouts I'm trying. Like even now I'm trying new workouts and I look stupid doing it. But like it's just getting over the fact that like sooner or later the more you keep looking dumb doing it, it'll like keep perfecting. Your body's gonna keep getting used to the movement. And every muscle's gonna work like for that specific movement. Yeah. So yeah, I mean you gotta look dumb. But going back to what you said about the clothing stuff, I actually found that kind of funny because it's like now that we've been in the gym for quite a while, it's like I can pick out who is a new person.
Yes.
I can pick out who's an old head, and I can pick out like who's getting in which phase. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
Like when I see someone drip down Gymshark, I'm like, all right, you just got into the gym.
Yeah,
like you're Gymshark's kind of dead. Like I don't vibe with Gymshark no more. Like,
I don't mind like one piece.
Yeah.
Like I won't do like I still have a ton of like of the cutoffs and the short or other shorts like almost every workout. I do like Gymshark shorts for sure. Gymshark sponsors. But no, we like I won't wear like both anymore. Yeah. Because I'm out of that phase.
Exactly.
So, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like I got to stray away from that. And that was a big change too. But yeah, you can definitely tell.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because you know, everybody's like when you get into the gym, you just want to buy as much Gymshark as you want. Yeah. Because like, but then the more you're into the gym, it's just like you get tired of Gymshark. You're just like, damn, everybody's getting it, and like
that's the like not comparison, the like relation to a certain like people in the gym, like in the phase. Like I don't want to be that guy anymore. Exactly. Not that it's a bad thing by any means. Yeah, like during like they're nice clothes. Yeah. And they're not that expensive, but like you grow out of it.
Exactly. You grow out of it pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more you do it. But yeah, I mean gym anxiety, like I'm gonna tell you right here, like everybody in the gym's insecure. Like everybody.
Absolutely.
Like no matter how you look, like we're all insecure. So there's really like no reason to have that thinking of like, oh, I'm the only one in here that I'm insecure.
We're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, like
we're all thinking the same thing.
Exactly. We're all trying to work on ourselves in here. Yep. Like even the biggest guy is insecure because like he might have body dysmorphia. Like most of the people who've been in the gym for a while have it. Like, oh, my shoulders are looking a little small, or like people tell you like, oh, you look good today. It's like, I'm alright. Like,
no, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't at all.
Exactly. It's like, damn, your chest is looking huge. It's like, nah, man. Like, I'm trying to work on my chest. Yeah. It's like that kind of stuff. Like, don't be afraid of people looking at you. Like, nobody really cares. Unless you get, like, you know, those creep old heads or, like, there's some people in there that could be creepy, but.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's, like, times, like, you've texted me. I posted stuff in my story. You've texted me, like, oh, yeah, every time I say it to someone, like, yeah, we're getting there. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm at a good spot, but I'm not where I want to be yet. Exactly. By any means. Like, there's always, my roommates even ask me, like, so you're eating this way, you're working out 5-6 days a week, like, when are you going to stop? Like, what do you mean? Like, like, what's the end goal? Like, there is none. Exactly. Like, I just want to keep growing and keep learning. Like, I'm doing this to learn. Like, I want to learn so much about this. And, like we've talked about before, like, I want to be a certified trainer. Like, this is a learning process for me, too. Yeah. Like, so it's really important to me to, like, learn and, like, keep growing. Like, I explain to them, like, there's no end goal here. Like, you just got to keep working. Regardless of what, like, I'm going to go, like, I haven't done the process of, like, going through a bulk and a cut and, like aggressive stuff. Like, yeah, I eat, like, crazy. Like, I have a strict diet, but, bro, like, I haven't done any of that stuff yet. That's a whole nother journey. Yeah. Of, like, the bulking and cutting. Exactly. Which I'm excited for, like, maybe someday. I'm still scared to bulk, but that'll be another insecurity of the gym. Exactly. Like, I'll be sitting like, yeah, obviously, if you bulk right, you're doing crazy. Like, you're doing it right. Like, you're growing muscle, you're getting bigger, and then you're going to cut, and it's going to look insane. and we're excited for it. But yeah, that'll scare me too. Like I'm even like even today, I saw this like hamstring workout, and you like set like one of the step stools up in front of a cable, and like you just you step on the thing, and you pull up the cable, and then you do like RDLs with the cable. Like honestly, probably the best like hamstring workout I've ever had.
Yeah.
But I feel like I look stupid as hell. Like I'm standing there like 2-3 feet above everybody,
Yeah.
and like in the mirror, I'm staring at myself in the mirror, making sure I'm doing it right. Like even me being here 2.5 years, being able to do heavy weight on certain things, and like I still think I look stupid as hell. Like even though I know it's working, but like I'm thinking, like what am I doing? Like this looks dumb. But it's tough to get over, and I don't think most of us ever really will.
Yeah, we won't. It's like you said, like there's never an end goal. Like we're always gonna be looking for improvement. Like I've never seen anybody like be like, okay, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Because there's always gonna be something you're gonna find like tiny nitpicking. Everybody does this. Like, oh, that little like chest, like upper chest, I need to improve that. Like that little tiny like bicep or tricep, I need to improve that.
Yeah.
So it's always like that little nitpicking.
Yeah, it goes piece by piece too. Like you can say, oh, I want to lose some weight around my waist. I want to get some like a little more defined six pack, and then you get it. I'm like, okay, so what's next? Like what I want to work on next. Like, and there's gonna be something you're gonna finish. You're like, okay, so now I got to work on this. I got to work on that. Like there's so many things that you can just keep continuing to work on. Even make yourself healthier. Like everything.
Exactly. Like we're always learning every day. Like even though I've been in the gym for a while now, like I'm constantly learning. Like just it's like you said, scared to try new things. Like this October, I always talked about bodybuilding competitions, and like I think I told you this last year too, but I never did it because I was so scared. And now I talk to people, and now I don't know if I told you this yet, but like my coach now, he's getting like a 4-time champion. He won 4 times in like my height class.
Really?
And he's gonna be helping me with my diet soon.
That's
for
sick.
Cutting, and I'm kind of scared.
that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared. Like he's literally 4-time champion, and he like coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's doing it all for free.
Really?
Yeah, for me.
Oh shit.
Exactly. So
that's awesome, man.
I'm like kind of scared at the same time because I've been eating crazy bulky.
Yeah.
Like
that's gonna be a tough transition for sure.
Yeah, 100%. So it's just like trying new things. Like don't be afraid and just do it. I mean, send it. You're young. If you're young, do it. I mean, if you're old too, you can still do it as well. Yeah. But like,
make it a lifestyle.
Yeah, make it a lifestyle.
That's the biggest thing. Like if it's a lifestyle, like another thing with my roommates, like I told him like this is just how I live at this point. Like yeah, the diet sucks sometimes. Like it's tough as hell.
Yeah.
Like I'm sometimes starving by 8 o'clock. I'm like, but you gotta hunker down, and like I think one of the biggest thing when I set goals and like to stay consistent, one of the biggest things for me was like I'm a very visual person, so I would sit there and think like, okay, you can look this way, like you know what you want to look like. If you visualize that, I think it makes it so much easier. Like if you're just like if you go in like, okay, so maybe I'll see some results, like and like I don't know how I want to look, but I'll get there. But if you sit there and think like, okay, so I want to be shredded, like I want to be big and shredded, like I want to be 180 lean. Not happening by any, like that's not but I think like me sitting there thinking like, okay, yeah, I can, like this can happen, then it became so much easier for me to realize that like I can do this. Like, you can, like anyone can do this if you like stay consistent, bro. It's easy. Yeah,
I mean like that's the hard part. Consistent. Yeah. Being disciplined, being committed. Like being committed is so hard because I know a lot of you guys are busy, with school, with work, and just fitting in that workout is one of the toughest things. And like I've watched all these motivational videos and like, hearing Kevin Hart, hearing like Dwayne Johnson, their stories, like they're crazy. Like they're the craziest people I ever heard of. Cause, or like even David Goggins, bro.
Bro's insane.
That guy's insane. Like they be getting up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. working out. I would never do that. Nope. I mean, you do that. I don't know how you do that.
I'm up at 6. That's a little later.
All right, 6 is still kind of crazy for me. I'm more of like a 10, 11 a.m. kind of guy.
I mean, it was a tough transition for sure. Like, but I think once I started getting like crazy busy, like I'm doing stuff pretty much all day, especially like Tuesday, Thursdays, bro. Like I got class at 10:50 to 12, and then 1:10 to 2:30, and then I gotta go to E-Town, do some baseball, then I gotta get back and do schoolwork. Like so, the 6 a.m. like is absolutely essential at this point. Like so, I think like started doing that. Like it just makes like making that a priority was the big thing. Like even if you have 45 minutes, that's all you need.
Exactly.
30 45 minutes, that's like honestly a sweet spot. You don't need to be in there for an hour 15, hour 30. Like obviously some days like heavy leg days, stuff like that, it's going to take a while. Like so, and sometimes you have time for that, but it's very easy to make a workout like real quick.
Yeah.
Especially if you're training to failure, bro, it's easy. Exactly. Like it's not real quick. It's tough. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't say easy. I shouldn't say easy, yeah. But I mean, once you start training to failure, learning how to train, learning what muscles, like a quick workout becomes very, very simple.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
becomes simple. But all right, that about wraps up our episode, our first episode of Shreddventures. You know.
Yes, sir.
And tune in. I'll be posting every Friday, 8 a.m. bi-weekly. You can find me on Spotify, Instagram at Shreddventures Podcast. And we're going to go on to next episode. Next episode, I'll probably go into like, you know, more of just what to... I don't really know what I'm going to next episode. I'll have to post it up. I'll have to post it up soon. But thank you, Tanner, for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me and giving your gym rat advice, inspiration, and just tips on really just going to the gym and everything, just getting into it. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys later, and don't skip the next episode. Like, don't skip it like leg day, okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll see you guys next time, and peace.